Hey, hope everyone is having a fantastic day. April here. Just thought I would take a little time out of my afternoon and share with you 3 stretches that I think are key to happy and healthy backs in stand-up paddlers. When we stand up paddle, we do want to get a really good catch and reach with our blade. What we do experience sometimes is a soreness in the muscles of our back, and a muscle soreness is okay. That means we're doing things right. We're strengthening the muscles of our core and our lower back by paddling. So after paddling and strengthening those, wearing them out just a little bit, it's helpful to do some stretching. So these 3 yoga stretches are so easy, you don't even have to get off of your back. We are going to be laying for the duration of these 3 poses. They are really excellent for loosening up that back and getting back on the water tomorrow after you had a big paddle workout today. So we're going to start, as I said, all lying on our back. Come down, we're nice flat back on the ground. We're going to try to keep our spine as flat on the ground as possible. So from the tip of my head, I'm going to tuck my chin. So with my chin tucked, I'm able to keep my spine flatter on the ground. So tuck chin, and I'm going to lift my legs up off the ground and bring them in to my chest. But I'm not going to let my tailbone lift up off the ground. I'm going to keep my tailbone pushed actively into the ground, like I'm trying to stick my tailbone into the ground. So with a nice straight spine, I'm going to bring my arms up and try to grab my opposite elbows with each hand and keep a nice straight back. So just breathe into this a little bit, nice deep breaths, lengthening that spine, really feeling those muscles. Breathe into those muscles, and when you exhale, feel that tension that may be in your back. Feel that tension melt into the floor. Something I like to do here too, and grab your knees, and from this position we can just roll around those muscles of the lower back. So I started in a nice clockwise position, getting a really good lower back massage, massaging those muscles that I've been using while paddling. This is not a joint pain that I'm addressing. This is muscular. This is stiffness. This is use. Maybe a little bit of lactic acid or something built up in there. So massaged. Ooh. Both ways. That feels really good. Next exercise we're going to just bring our knees to a 90-degree angle right in front of us. Not even going to bring them back to the ground. I'm going to place my arms out on either side of me in a T position, and I'm going to drop my knees to either side, trying to keep my shoulder blades on the ground. So keeping my shoulders flat on the ground and doing a laying spinal twist. I'm going to spin my head in the opposite direction of my knees. So I'm going to look over, looking to my left hand. Then I'm going to lift those knees back up. And when I drop them to the left, I'm going to look over and gaze onto my right hand. So again, we're trying to keep our backs on the ground. I'm trying to drive that spine into the ground, keeping my shoulder blades firmly planted on the ground. I'm not letting one side come up or anything like that. So after we did a nice little forward bend, we're going to twist it out, come back up, and then we're going to straighten out our feet. And for this last pose, this is fish pose. So it's a slight back bend, but it's really going to help kind of lengthen the spine, stretch those back muscles out, and add some space in the muscles of the lower back. So keeping my elbows, I'm going to put my hands right next to my hips, prop up on my elbows, my legs are straight, my toes are pointed. I'm going to pushing my chest out through my shoulders, rolling my shoulders out and back, so proud chest, pushing that chest through and letting the head fall back. Once I'm back here, I'm going to kind of push into my elbows, leaving my buttocks kind of seated firmly right here. As I push into my elbows, it's going to lengthen my vertebrae. I actually can feel them stretching out. It's kind of tractioning my back, and it feels very, very good. As with all our postures, you take a few deep breaths there, and that's going to be it. After that, come down to the bottom. You can spend some time in Shavasana, just relaxing if you'd like, or you can roll over to the right and use the hands to gently get up. Either way, that is 3 stretches for stand-up paddlers for their lower back when your muscles are fatigued from paddling a lot. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified when the next set of yoga poses comes out, or maybe some other paddling related tips. Have a fantastic day.